Hi, we're ready for the last part of chapter 4. And like I said, there'll be a test after this, but there is an assignment after today's. I want to start with a little video. I think it's kind of cute. Remember, Schoolhouse Rock it's been around for a long time, so some of it's just kind of funny. So enjoy this first.
Hey, do you know about the USA? Do you know about the government? Can you tell me about the Constitution? Hey, learn about the USA. In 1787, I'm told our founding fathers did agree to write a list of principles for keeping people free. The USA was just starting out a whole brand new country. And so our people spelled it out, the things that we should be. And they put those principles down on paper and called it the Constitution. And it's been helping us run our country ever since then. The first part of the Constitution is called the Preamble and tells what those founding fathers set out to do. We the people, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, to ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. In 1787, I'm told our founding fathers all sat down and wrote a list of principles that's known the world around. The USA was just starting out a whole brand new country. And so our people spelled it out. They wanted a land of liberty. And the preamble goes like this. We the people, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, to ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America, for the United States of America.
Those are good. When I was a kid, they showed those every Saturday morning. Get up in the morning and go to watch cartoons, and Schoolhouse Rock would be on. It would be awesome. Okay, so there's another video I also want you to watch. But the preamble, like they said, was this: how the Constitution, the wording had started. These words tell the purpose of the Constitution. It states that the Constitution is set up ways to keep the country safe, peaceful, and fair in its laws. Then the Articles 1 through 3 are separation of power. The first 3 articles separate the powers of the government into 3 branches, and we've talked about these 3 branches over and over: the executive, the judicial, and the legislative branch. And most of you guys, especially in class, remember those. Article 1, the legislative branch, is the article that creates a Congress with the power to make laws. So legislate, make laws. It lists its powers and duties. Congress is set up into 2 houses. One is the Senate, and the other is the House of Representatives. And we've kind of talked about those. Article 2, the executive branch, that would be the president. This article describes the duties of the president. It gives the president the power to carry out laws and to represent our country in dealing with other countries. We're going to go more into that. The president is also the head of all. Another typo. The president is also the head of all of all the country's armed forces. The president asks for laws to be passed that will help the country. The president must also report to Congress on the well-being of the country. And I know when I was a kid, and probably your age, they would have like a State of the Union address on that where the president would speak, and it would be on in the evenings. And I know I dreaded those because it always like canceled out whatever TV show you were going to watch that night. Article 3, the judicial branch. This article created the Supreme Court, the highest court in the land. This article gives the court the power to decide on final appeals of all cases. Again, it is the law of the land, meaning the supreme. Remember, highest, supreme. It decides whether laws follow the Constitution. The articles also give the Congress the power to set up lower federal courts. Article 4 is state governments. All states have to honor the laws of other states. If you are married in California, then you are still married when you visit Florida. Article 5, making changes to the Constitution. It's not easy to make a change. Like we said, there's 27 amendments, and that's been in the last 200 plus years, so it's very hard to change the Constitution. This article describes the methods for making changes or amendments to the Constitution. The idea of allowing the Constitution to be changed also goes along with the idea that we govern by the people. The people make the Constitution, so the people are the only ones that can make the changes in the Constitution. Just one person, for example, the president, can't come in and say, hey, I don't like that law anymore, or that amendment anymore. I'm going to change it. It has to be taken through the people. Article 6, the Constitution is the supreme law, and supreme is highest. The Constitution is the highest law of the land. All representatives and leaders are sworn to obey and uphold the Constitution. Article 7, ratification. The Constitution must be ratified, means passed, by the states in order for it to become a law. Each state sent representatives to its own constitutional convention, and I spelled that wrong. Oh no, I have an extra space. 9 of the 13 states had to ratify the Constitution before it would take effect. 2 years went by before the necessary states ratified the Constitution, and only after the Bill of Rights was added did the 13 states ratify it. Make sure you read over page 52. It's the summary of the chapter, and then it's not your quiz, but it's the book quiz, and you can do it open book, page 53, only section A, 1 through 10. And then on page 54, do the reviewing government facts, number 1 through 10. There's 2 different things in there. So if you end up on page 53 doing A and B, you're wasting your time. Make sure you just do A. And on 54, just make sure you do reviewing government facts.